Hello, my dear friends. I hope your studies are going good. And now, finally, the UPSC has announced the date for the prelims 2020. Now, friends, first of all, this thing is very clear that whatever strategy you might be following earlier will not be that much effective because earlier your horizon was for next 30 or 40 days, but now the time of nearly 120 days has been given. I tell you, this could be a blessing in disguise if we make most out of this window. Now, before going into the strategy, you need to keep two things very clearly into your mind. Number one, 80 to 90% of you know this thing that even if the prelims would have been cleared, then there would have been a substantial problems into your mains examination. It could be in your optional, it could be in GS or anywhere. Secondly, your 90 to 95% of prelims has already been completed by you. So, we need to make such a strategy in which both these things could be accounted. Now, as we have time of nearly 120 days, so we will be making two packets of this time. One packet we will be devoting for the prelims and one packet we will be devoting for the mains also, so that in chance you clear the prelims, there is no problem into the mains exam, because our ultimate aim is to clear the final exam and to get into the services. We are not here to do some formality. So before jumping into the strategy, first of all, I would like to give you some practical tips so that you can make most out of your time. Now, guys, first of all, before going to the sleep, please prepare a very clearly written to-do list in which what 5 6 things you will be doing into the morning should be very much clearly written. Now, guys, according to Paradox of Choice, written by Barry Schwartz, choices give you a sense of empowerment, but they are so psychologically draining that it takes a very productive energy of yours into your morning. So, when you are sitting on your table, it should not be a choice that whether you should pick up the history or you should pick up the geography or you should start writing some answer. No. It should be very clearly written that the first thing you will be doing into the morning is that you will pick up the spectrum book, chapter number 5 to chapter number 7. That's it. After that, you will be solving 20 question. That's it. After that, you will be doing this thing. Now, guys, what will happen when you will achieve your 3 4 tasks and when you will put a tick mark on that thing, it will give you a sense of satisfaction. This thing is scientifically proven, and that thing will be giving you a motivation to go throughout the day. You will feel that you have achieved your targets. So, do this thing. Secondly, always keep a stopwatch handy whenever you are reading. So guys, suppose you are sitting to read into 5 a.m. into the morning, please keep here a stopwatch and it should be running. Why? Because often we tend to drift here and there and we lose a track of time. So actually you are sitting on the table for 8 hours, but you have did effective study of only 2 hours. So psychologically, if a stopwatch is running there, it gives you a sense of urgency because there a kind of a race is going on. So you will be very less deviated and you will achieve a kind of a quality study. And finally, as I have told you to make a to-do list, so every day's to-do list will be different in that the targets of your that particular day has to be written. And now guys, with respect to target, I personally follow the strategy of SMART. Now here, S stands for selective. You need to be doing the selective study. Your study can't be haywire. M stands for monitored. Now, guys, whatever targets you have written into the morning, into the evening, you need to check that whether you have completely achieved those targets or not. Then A stands for achievable. Your targets should be realistic. It should not be like this that okay, today I will complete the entire paper number 2, because that is not achievable. It will just give you a frustration. So see how much time you have, what is your potential, what is your reading speed, and make your targets achievable. Then R stands for regular. This exercise should be followed every day. It should not be the case that for 2 days you are doing it and then for 3 days you are on a break. It will only show the result when for elongated period of time it will be done. And then T stands for timed. For every particular task, a time should be given that I will be doing 5 chapters for that 4 hours time. I will be doing 2 chapters, 3 hours time. So please fix the time. So guys, every day's to-do list needs to be onto the SMART ideology. Now coming to the main part, how should we utilize our time? See, as already 90 to 90% syllabus you have done for your prelims. So what you need to do, you just need to conserve the things which you have already stored in your mind. So for that particular thing, in every day, devote 2 to 3 hours exclusively for keeping the prelims intact into your mind. And in that way, guys, every day pick up the new subject. One day, pick up your Lakshmikant polity and just scroll through the pages onto the areas which you feel that you are forgetting. Just quickly brush up that particular thing, and the things on which you are confident, don't give too much of the time. Similarly, if you are picking up the history, see, first of all, try to recall into your mind, ask random questions to yourself, and wherever you are facing the problem, just go through that particular thing. Now guys, majority of our time into the first 60 days will be towards the mains. Now guys, coming to the mains exam, in these 60 days we need to focus on both optional as well as GS mains examinations in order to secure the sure shot rank. First of all, I will discuss the plan which will be solely for the optional. Now guys, here, see, you have two papers and these two papers are divided into the four sections. In paper number 1 there will be two sections, and in paper number 2 there will be two sections. So guys, pick up any two sections which you think are the most hardest one. See, right now I am suggesting you to go for optional because I can give you in writing that only optional will be there which will be deciding your rank. Because into the optional, the gap of numbers is too much, and if you're not performing good into optional, then you can't expect a call for the interview. Now guys, pick up any two sections which you feel are the most difficult one, and what you need to do, give 10 days to one section and the next 10 days to the other section. Now see, for example, you are picking the section A of paper number 1, and in that section you have 5 topics. Then what you will be doing, you will be giving 2 days to each topic. Okay, now what you need to do, whatever time you have to devote for your topic, you need to convert that entire topic into the synoptic notes. Friends, these are the entire notes of my optionals. Fine, so you can see here that on one page I had made entire one unit of my philosophy. So these notes will be coming handy when you will be going for the mains exam, because if you have these many of notebooks, you can't simply read them, just forget about keeping it into your mind. Moreover, one more approach I used to follow is that I make these kind of flashcards. So here into this particular card, this is a chapter on Descartes. So I have written the entire chapter into these 2-3 sheets. I can carry it into the washroom, I can carry it into my exam, not for the cheating, but before the exam I can revise it. So what you have to do, you need to give the entire reading to that particular topic, convert that entire topic into this kind of format or into this kind of format. Only one page or 2 page maximum of this. So what you need to do, you need to compress this at that entire section into 10-15 pages. Now guys, most of the times, for example, take the social Marxism. In Marxism, there are 10-15 keywords. If I have those into my mind and if I understand that, I can write any question into the Marxism. So you need to go into that particular strategy. Now guys, for 6 days, we will be following this strategy, and on to the 7th day we will revise whatever we have did into the 6 days. Now why the hardest part only? Because of two reasons. Number one, your syllabus will be completed, and number two, this particular thing will give much confidence to you that your gray areas on which you always had fear are completed. And then whenever you will be approaching the prelims, there will be psychological ease into your mind that your entire optional is under your control, and into the prelims, confidence is the most important key to excel the examination. So guys, please keep it into your mind. Now, every day you also need to keep a 2-hour window exclusively for revising the things which you have did into the yesterday. Otherwise, the things will not be stored into your memory. Now guys, when I am discussing all this thing, I accept that this thing looks hard, but it is not unachievable. This thing could be done. Personally, I have done it during my preparation days also. You can also do this thing. But you need to push your spirits to the highest limit. You need to keep your dream of becoming IAS into your mind. Everything is possible there. So now guys, coming to the GS papers as how we will approach them. See, we can't complete all the papers. So what we will be doing, we will be limiting ourselves to only paper number 2, 3 and 4. 1 will not be going. Why? Because in 1 you have things such as post-independence, you have your world history, you have your society. Now these things don't have that much relevance into the prelims examination, and the sources are very much fat, they are very huge. Moreover guys, a substantial part of paper 1 is also history as well as geography, which you will anyhow be doing during your prelims. So if little bit push we will give there, then obviously that thing will be prepared. So for now we will be focusing on 3 papers, that is paper 2, 3 and 4. So now guys, what you need to do, give 14 days to each paper here. So 14 days for GS2, 14 days for 3 and 14 days for GS paper number 4. And again, you need to divide these 14 days onto the basis of your syllabus. Now guys, into the last remaining days, what we will be doing, we will be revising the entire mains, that is the GS as well as optional. Now, I had given you for one GS paper 14 days to 15 days. So into the last we will still be having 15 days to 18 days. So in that day, all the things will be revised. Now, how this thing could be done? So guys, in that particular respect, we are soon coming on our Telegram group a kind of a scheduled timetable for that particular thing, in which we will be giving you a timetable, and then there will be a kind of a practice test also, there will be a framework also. Moreover, personally we will be giving you the mentorship helpline number, on which whenever you want you can call us and we will be guiding you. We don't want to charge anything for that particular thing, we are just here to help you. So entire timetable will be shared on that particular thing. The main aim here is that these 60 days, your 3 papers of mains and your 2 sections of your optional should be completed, because if that thing will be done, so much confidence will be infused in you that you are ready to fight the battle. And guys, this exam is just 40% preparation and 60% confidence. If you have confidence here into your mind, you can solve questions very easily into the prelims. Because keep this into your mind, be prepared for 5 years, still you will be knowing only 40 to 45 questions into the examination hall, and other 50 to 55 questions are to be guessed and onto the calculated risk you have to mark into your OMR sheets. Ask any topper, he'll tell you that thing. So guys, this is the strategy here. Optional I had shared. Paper 2, 3, 4, you also need to divide. Moreover, in our Telegram group also will be putting the timetable. You can follow that particular thing. And whenever you want, you feel any problem, you can approach us. We are always there for you guys here onto this platform. Moreover, after this next 60-day window, I will be coming with a detailed PDF plan on day-to-day basis. Right now, deliberately, I don't want to discuss that particular thing, because it will make the entire thing a lot messier. So guys, this is the strategy which I believe will be helping you. And if you have faith on my pedagogy, then you can mark the words that it will be giving you much intended benefit. So guys, this was all. I hope you have liked the video. If you have did so, then please hit the like button and please tell us into the comments that what you want from our side. We will be helping you. Thank you so much.